Imagine waking up one morning and realizing your spouse has been living a double life, and everyone you know is about to find out. That's exactly what happened to my friend Bob, and the fallout was worse than anyone could imagine. If you've ever been betrayed, lied to, or humiliated by someone you trusted, hit that like button and subscribe now. Today I'm taking you through one of the most shocking, twisted, and satisfying revenge stories I've ever witnessed. You're not going to want to miss a single detail. We need to understand Bob's world first. Bob was always careful. He worked in IT, a wizard with computers and networks, someone who could find almost anything online, but even a man like him couldn't see it coming. Or could he? Bob had been suspicious of his wife for years. The first time it ever came up, it was a subtle red flag. One of her closest friends had been caught cheating. She'd tried to drag Bob's wife into the scandal, but Bob had no proof, and the incident quietly faded away. Even then, you could see the tension in Bob's shoulders. His trust had been cracked, just a hairline fracture. But cracks have a way of spreading. Almost a year later, after a high school reunion, Bob noticed changes. His wife was distant, secretive, texting more, leaving her phone face down. The instincts Bob had buried started screaming. We were talking one night, and I jokingly suggested a keylogger. He laughed it off, but you could hear the tension in his voice. A week later, he was dead serious. He just wanted to know the truth, and he asked me for one thing. Don't tell anyone, not even your wife. Fast forward a couple of months. I'm getting ready for work early one morning when my phone buzzes. It's a Facebook Messenger link from Bob. I pause. This could be anything. I didn't click it. It looked like phishing. But then an email arrives. Same link, same ominous tone. And now I know it's real. The website Bob had created was shocking. Screenshots and videos chronicling weeks of his wife's affair. Not some vague hints, not whispers. Concrete proof, messaging logs, sexual videos, even videos of her talking about how much better her lover was. I couldn't breathe. My stomach churned, and I knew, just knew, this was going to get ugly. I called Bob immediately. He answered, slurring and yelling. I could hear him pacing, bottles clinking in the background. Rage, heartbreak, and liquor all blended into one explosive storm. Not a word of reason, not a shred of composure, just pure emotional chaos. He was ready to unleash the website on everyone. The families, friends, her co-workers, even the lover's spouse. I begged him to reconsider. Bob, think about the fallout, I said. Think about the kids. He didn't listen. His trust had been shattered too deeply. He wanted them to feel the same humiliation he had felt. And then, she found out. Her scream cut through the line like a knife. She had seen the page, her mother or sister had called her, and she exploded. Yelling, crying, blaming. Bob's rage matched hers. For 30 seconds, I listened to a symphony of chaos, then the line went dead. Hundreds of people had already seen everything. The website had a view counter, and in true human fashion, people couldn't look away. Bob had planned it meticulously. Keylogger installed, screenshots, logs, videos captured. His revenge was precise, cold, and devastating. And yet, it wasn't just revenge. It was a brutal unveiling of truth. Bob's wife tried to make amends, desperately offering everything to repair what she'd broken. But it wasn't just the betrayal. It was the words she had used, the comments about her lover's prowess, that destroyed him completely. You can forgive infidelity, perhaps, but words that cut at your core, those linger. Bob tried, and failed, to reclaim what he had lost. The combination of public humiliation and personal betrayal broke him. He left, gained weight, isolated himself, and burned bridges. And the wife? Her life was never the same. The lover? Unknown. But the damage was total, irreversible, and Bob was gone. A cautionary tale of betrayal, revenge, and the human cost of exposing the truth. Revenge can be intoxicating, but it's a double-edged sword. For Bob, justice came, but at a tremendous personal cost. It's a story that makes you ask yourself, when the truth is exposed, can any of us handle it without losing a part of ourselves? If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And of course, subscribe for more shocking, twisted, and emotionally charged stories just like this.